I'm drilling into your mom.
The drilling, America's favorite pastime brought into gun form. We couldn't steal enough oil from other countries, now we gotta steal it out of some dude's skull. The drilling is a new gun released into Hunt Showdown for the Tide of Shadows event, and by golly does it look like its name. A Frankenstein's monster of the Caldwell rival on Nitro Express, this gun is half as powerful, half as interesting, at half the price. The closest real-world example I found was the M30 Luftwaffe drilling, which was a survival weapon issued to certain Luftwaffe pilots in World War II, which isn't American, but they were Nazis, so it's American now. Now, the drilling is a type of combination gun, just meaning it has a combination of different shell types, mostly rifle and shotgun. A combination with more than 2 barrels is known as a drilling, hence the name. There's actually a ton of different types of real-world drillings, and usually the company that made the drillings were small and made custom to order, so you could just slap those 3 kind of barrels in any formation and poof, you have a drilling. Like, look at all these insane ways people would construct their killing machines. Now, in the game, the drilling has 2 rifles on top of a shotgun barrel, which is actually a lot less common than in the real world. In the real world, having to line up the 2 rifle barrels so that they fire at the exact same position, at the exact same distance, was a lot more difficult to do. So they usually just put 2 shotgun barrels on top and then had that 1 rifle underneath to make it easier to shoot. Now, the most obvious problem with this gun is its price. This thing is expensive. I know I'm pretty poor, I'm pretty ass at this game, to be fair. I even tried exploding a meathead with a sticky bomb, failed, got poisoned, and died by said sticky bomb moments later. I win like 0 out of all the matches I go in for, but for 500 of those sweet value bucks for a gun with worse damage, range, spread, rate of fire, recoil, than something like, I don't know, the Vetterli? It seems kind of crazy. But hot diggity dog does this gun feel powerful. When I'm running through the bayou with this thing in tow, I feel a lot stronger than I actually am. And that's a good and a bad thing. Plus, that shotgun is so handy in combat situations. One of my biggest complaints, or I guess wants in Hunt Showdown, was to be able to carry a rifle and a shotgun simultaneously. A full rifle. I know I could do, you know, a medium shotgun and a medium rifle, but that's not the same. And I guess Quartermaster exists, sure. And there's also, like, that. But I want a full-sized rifle with effective close-range option. And the drilling is just that. Like, being able to 2-tap a hunter and then be able to rush in and shotgun him without having to reload really makes you feel like a gun-toting boy. I would be in solo trying to be sneaky, and I would have to stop, turn to a grunt I saw, and blast him just because I had the opportunity. That's how fun this gun feels.
Yo, I'm gonna let you finish, but ding dong!
And being able to bring in penny shot and destroy bosses, or flechette and slug, it's so nice. That being said, I still feel like this gun is just way too expensive. Multiple times during filming, I would have to stop using the drilling to do my cheap loadouts just to be able to afford the drilling again to use in combat. Now, again, I know my skill at this game is a bit of a variety, but I still feel like $510 is a little too much. Am I still going to sprint around with it like I'm more invincible than I really am? Hell yeah.